We're on Official Guide 17, PS section, question number 32. For this question, we're going to use the Ivy approach, the axioms, to translate a sentence into an equation. So if we have x something as many as y, if we have a question or sentence like this, we can translate this into this word gets attached to the word y, so x equals something y. Remember how the axiom works. Now if we look at a question, it says we have three different cities, city X. Let's call the population of city X just X. Likewise, for city Y, the population of it, Y. And finally, for city Z, Z as well. Now it says X is 4 times as great as Y, as great as Y, and we also have Y is twice as great as X. I'm sorry, Z. Now using the Ivy approach, the axioms, we can translate these sentences, first one into X equals 4Y, and the second one, Y becomes equal to twice Z, or 2Z. So now we have X equals 4Y, and Y is equal to 2Z, so 2Z times 4 is equal to 8Z. Now the ratio of X to Z X to Z is X to Z, which was, if we plug in the number here, 8Z to Z. So we can cross out Z in both sides, so we get 8 to 1. And this is our ratio. So choice E becomes our answer.
Now let's look at Official Guide 2016, PS number 27. And this question asks about the highest and the lowest tides difference on July 13th. And looking at the graph, the highest tides was 2.2 feet, which happened at 11:30 a.m. And the lowest height of the tides was negative 0.5 feet, which happened at 6 p.m. So the difference between these two tides would be 2.2 feet minus negative 0.5 feet. And this is 2.7 feet, and the correct answer choice would be E.
All right, let's go on to question number 21 of the PS section from the Official Guide for GMAT 2015. Now I'm going to use the Ivy approach here again. Remember, the whole idea was converting each part of the question into different mathematical signs or calculation methods. Now the word that we're going to look into is what. For example, what or what fraction or what number. What number. Let me just finish writing this down. So anything that comes with what is the answer we're trying to achieve, the answer we're trying to solve. And remember, of meant multiply, and is meant equal, and percent was 1/100th, correct? So let's convert this question. 150 is equal sign what percent? Something. Percent times 1/100th of multiply 30, so times 30. So here 30 cancels out, so 30 becomes 1 and 150 becomes 5. So let's write the question again. 5 equals something, what, times 1/100th. So what equals 5 times 100, which is 500. And the answer is choice E. Remember this IV approach. Okay, question number 22 from the problem solving section of the Official Guide 2015. Now we're looking at ratios here. Now when you hear the expression ratio A to B, this essentially means A over B. Now with that rule of thumb, let's look at the question. The question is ratio 2 to 1/3. Right, so if we rewrite this, it's 2 to 1/3. And if we multiply each sides by 3, it becomes 6 to 1. So the answer we're trying to get is 6 to 1. And the answer is choice A. This wasn't that difficult.
Now let's take a look at Official Guide 2016, PS number 30. And before solving this question, let's observe the question first. The question states a manufacturer of a certain product can expect that between 0.3% and 0.5% of the units manufactured will be defective. And the unit price is what? $2,500. And the total number of units is 20,000 units. And the manufacturer offers a full refund for defective units. Then we can calculate 20,000 multiplied by $2,500 multiplied by 0.3%, which is $150,000. And again, 20,000 multiplied by $2,500 multiplied by 0.5%, which is $250,000. So the range becomes $150,000 to $250,000. So the correct answer choice would be D. Now let's take a look at Official Guide 2016 PS number 31. And the question gives a diagram like this. And we can draw another one like this, which is the part of house. And from the figure in the question, we get 15 feet here 20 feet here, another 20 feet here, and 40 feet here, 35 feet here, and 20 right here. And this is a patio. And we can calculate its area by what? We can calculate by multiplying 40 by 35 and minus 20 multiplied by 20. And the answer is 1000. And the correct answer choice would be C.